talking, we are feeling really so well ourselves. Like we feel, yes, I have done something productive for
Ah,
myself.
yeah,
Yeah, we are feeling in
exactly.
that way, in such manner happiness we are getting.
Mm. Yeah, sometime also I notice like, okay, if I don't have any conversation with someday it happens, in that day we realize, okay, we didn't do any kind of productive thing today. So it means like we think, okay, this that day was like totally monotonous for us. So we didn't do any kind of productive thing, and we didn't make our day productive. So that type of feeling we have that day, or
Yeah,
we have complete our conversation with anyone and one or two persons, so we feel very energetic. We
yeah,
in this kind of conversation makes us energize or
yeah,
rejuvenates, right? So
yeah,
in that way we feel, because I also realize when I don't have any conversation with anyone, so I feel very bored. And then if we have a conversation with anyone, it doesn't matter that is audio or video, so that time we feel very very good and energized that time. So in
yeah.
that, I said that yeah, this kind of feeling I also have some
Yeah, because isn't it?
time.
Because we are enjoying our journey, right? And
Mm,
in
yeah.
some manner, we are seeking ourselves something different to do in our day-to-day life, right?
Mhm.
And I think is a really very great skill, and I think we also try to learn these communication skills. If you have, and we must try to be bilingual, right? It
Bilingual.
doesn't mean
Yeah.
you are learning English language, then you have to follow their culture. No, in that
Mhm.
way you uplift yourself. You are developing your virtue, and after a couple of time, after a couple of years, you can demonstrate your virtue in front of the world. You can communicate in a nice way in front of anybody, no matter how much people are standing or sitting in front of you. But you will have to this kind of like courage, right? And in that way, you can reveal your thought, your ideas, whatever you have.
Yes, yes. Right, exactly. True. So in that way, yeah, in that way we are improving, because there are lots of housewives are here who are learning this language in this scenario because of this platform and ambience. So because in that way we can easily learn that language after using this kind of social media and platform. So
Yes,
yeah,
and
it is very
thoroughly we are practicing. Thoroughly we are practicing in such manner, right? Because at the same time we are enjoying and we are practicing, we are learning something new, we are updating ourselves, right?
uh,
And in such manner we are educating ourselves. If you talk with the people, definitely if you find new word, new vocabulary, so
mm,
after a couple of minutes you are definitely going to search on Google what is the exact
yeah,
meaning of this word, right?
yeah,
And in
I
that
also
you can see, you
mm,
can see words, you can find a lot of synonyms and antonyms, right?
mm.
So this activity is giving us a lot of predictable results.
Exactly, exactly. That's why most of the people they are uploading that kind of videos. If they use any kind of concrete word over there, so other people think about that word, or just they after the conversation, after watching that video, just they go with the Google and search what is the word and how can we use that word in our conversation. So it is a good way. That's why I follow most of the time conversational videos. In that way, we can acquire that kind of knowledge. How can we also come to know about the context, like where there is any one word, so that word we can use in different kind of sentences, but we have to think about the context, like in
Mhm.
which context we can use that word. So that kind of knowledge we can acquire from those videos, like
Mm.
conversational videos, like
Yeah.
because there are some people are here who are very very good at that, so they most of the time use this kind of concrete or fancy word and bombastic word in their conversation. So we are not able to understand the exact time. But then after watching that video, so we just go that, and if that word is very important, and we can use that in our conversation. So I think we most of the time do that. Most of the people they do that, right? So
Yeah.
it is a good way to learn or to acquire this kind of knowledge.
Yeah, sure. And in present context, most of the people they are aware about the scenario, what is going on in today's generation, how how much English is important, significant in our day-to-day life, right?
Ex-
Earlier, we were not aware about this
Mm,
language, but when we started to go in the PTM to our kids' school, there we got this environment, right?
mm,
And when
right.
once we have realized, yes, this language is really very assertive, very significant for us, then we have started our journey. And
Mm,
not only like communicating, we are learning the lesson of life through this English language. We can make understand to someone, we can teach to someone, we can we must have a lots of like experience through this learning journey, right? So
yes,
in
right.
that, yeah, in such manner, we are getting something surprises results in our life, right?
Exactly, exactly. Yeah, because of this language, because if we talk about the earlier time, initially time, so that time people were not aware about this language because this language was not so much prevalent these that scenario. Like if you talk about the 17 to like 20 years ago. So in that way, like these kind of platform, that's why we didn't get that time. Right. So, but now the all the people are aware about this language, how much this language is important and imperative. So in
Yes.
that way, that's why there are lots of platforms are available because all the like this kind of platform they know that the people are very much aware. The people are try to learn this language. So in that way, they create this kind of platform. There are lots of people are are apps are available. So because of this scenario, now everyone is aware about this language. We can improve ourselves, our communication skill, and we can improve our develop our personality. And after getting this kind of knowledge, there is no need to take any kind of personality development course. So in that way automatically we can enhance our personality as well as knowledge and confidence.
Yeah, communication is a great skill that can help you in a lot of areas, right? So
Exactly.
we need to aware, we need to update ourselves, we need to uplift, right? Because nowadays, like in today's generation, I think everything is possible if you have mobile, if you are using your
Yeah.
time in a productive way, right? You're not
Mm,
going to waste time just for watching reels and unnecessary videos,
yeah.
right? So if the person is very active, they want to cultivate new things in their life, they want to take a step, and they want
Mhm.
to do different, then definitely they are going to seek something productive content, right? And they will watch, they can learn something new, and in such manner they can uplift themselves. Because if you really want to do something in your life, then it is not happening just by thinking and enrolling yourself unnecessary and unwanted videos. You have
Mhm.
to seek different to acquire a lot of knowledge, and everything is available. Plethora kind of videos are available on YouTube channel if you're
Yeah,
using
right.
your mobile. So if you're watching good things, so good will follow you, and all the time you will seek positive content. So it's all
Mm,
about our like mindset, right?
my
If you are positive, if your mind is clear, where you want to see yourself in your future, so definitely it can give you the kind of very good consequences just because of your thought. So our
mm.
thought is really, really matter in to move ahead, to grow in our life.
Exactly. Yeah, thought matters. In that way, we can realize if we have the positive mindset or, growth mindset. So in that way, we want to be growing something in something else. If we want to learn English, so if we have a goal or if we are passionate about this language, so we should go through this kind of, reels and videos. Otherwise, if we don't have goal, any kind of goal, so that time you just you are doing nothing, just wasting your time. right? So in that way, we if we are in any kind of journey or we have any kind of goal, so we have to improve our, we have to complete that goal in anyhow, come what may, we have to work on it, we have to give our 100% in that work. So it depends on the goal. If you have any kind of goal or in future you want to be something, so in that way you can think about that goal or clear that goal, improve in that. And yeah, in that way you can improve. Otherwise, you just wasting your time while watching the frivolous things in the on the video, any kind of video, just we don't do anything, just we are wasting our time over there. Or but
Yeah,
we if have that kind of thinking or our mindset to be something, so in that way we have to go extra mile for completing our goal, and we have to think out of the box to get the knowledge about the all the things regarding to their goal. So in that
sure.
way we most of the time do our day productive or our life productive. We can
Yeah,
increase in
I
our
agree with.
communication, our goal.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Goal and dreams, desire, these are things really matter a lot in our life for progressing, for getting better shape in our life, right? If you have goal and if you have the particular goal, you will tending to think about it. You must tend to think about it. How can I get this thing, right? And you can make schedule and you can make deadline. Yes, till within 6 months, within a year, I'm going to achieve this goal. So
Mhm.
yes, goals and dreams are giving us, these are things giving us uh, like burning desire inside us. And in that way, in such manner, we will we try to pick ourselves again and again, whether we are getting failure or rejection, it doesn't matter. But in our mind, our goal and desire is set. It will be settled. Yes, anyhow and any cost, I have to achieve this goal, right? So ma'am, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
If you are, yeah, if you are in trouble, then how can you get a solution? It could be
It's
could
which
be
kind
any
of
trouble.
okay,
It could
any
be, yeah, related to your career, your financial, your learning process, your relationship, your friendship. It could be anything.
yeah, if if I am going to face this kind of problem or if I have any trouble, so in that way, first thing what I do, to stay calm and stay positive about everything. So just first thing I do that, and then I have to think about the problem that time after getting that calmness, because if we remain unruffled with the all the situation, so in that way, we are ready to take a good decision. Like which kind of decision is good for us. First of all, we have to calm ourselves and and think about the problem. So what the root of that problem? If I'm talking about the like my this journey, because I earlier I didn't get good platform to learn this language. So that time we can say that I am in trouble. I was in trouble. No, but that time because of that scenario was not okay. So then after when I got this platform to get the knowledge, so I thought, okay, this is the high time to learn to improve myself. So in that way, that time if I had thought like, oh my god, I am not getting the good platform, how can I learn English, how can I will be fluent in that way, if I trouble myself, if I make ourselves in a trouble or in that kind of stress, so it wouldn't work for me. So in that way, I was doing nothing but stressing ourselves or our mind, disturbing our mind. So in that way, because all the things are not our control, right? Just we have to think about that. Okay, what is happening? It is good for it is good. It is happened for good thing. So in that way, I most of the time think like that, and most of the time I should be very in a calm way and positive way. I should
Hmm.
most of the time I try to be positive. So in
Yes.
that way, we are able to make any kind of good decision. Or in that condition, if our mind is like disturbing, or there are lots of thoughts are running in our mind. So how can we able to take a good decision or right decision? That decision is got not good. So in this, if I am in any kind of trouble or any kind of problem, so that time, I most of the time be positive, because my husband also say, oh my God, there is no, you don't take any stress anywhere, you always, if there is any problem, so always you smile. So why? Because you have to take the stress, or because you are facing this problem. So I said, okay, what, because we are not anyone to do like to do anything, because what is happening is it is for good. So how can we change the, how can we change the like the future? Okay,
Yes,
but we
yes,
can, put our efforts over there only, just
yes,
and be positive. And that time I always be positive and think about the root of that, like that problem, and try to solve that
yeah,
problem.
yeah. I agree with that, and you explained really in a well manner. I totally agree with that because without having a positive thought, we can't get solution of any trouble. If you are facing
Yeah.
any situation, then first you need to think about this situation, what kind of trouble you are having, and
Hmm.
then right, if you are just crying, sitting in the corner and crying yourself, then you are not going to get solution about this problem. First you need to take
Hmm.
action, right? For example, for instance, I'm just telling about myself. Earlier, like 1.5 years ago, when I was learning this language, when I was trying to utter this language, it was not my cup of tea to speak and understand also, right? I didn't want to face people. I don't know what is the problem, what was the problem. I had a lot of fear, embarrassment, and hesitation inside me. I didn't want to connect with the people, right? And it was going on a couple of months, right? Then I thought, if I didn't do anything, then I will be left from others, and I can't learn this language, right?
Hmm.
Then I started to take action, and I said myself to many of times, no, you are the best, and you can elaborate your thought. Then you have this ability to connect with someone, right? Then I started to connect with the people. Whether I was speaking wrong or right, it doesn't matter. Actually, I was thinking a lot of deplorable thing about my English language. I was thinking, if I speak wrong, then what will people think about me? So this
Hmm.
thought is are we are having this kind of thought we are having. We have a lot of negativity in our mind. So first we need to emit those negativity from our mind, and then put
Hmm.
good thought, good ambience. Try to surround yourself with the right people, positive kind of people. If you are surrounding negative people, then definitely you are not going to get solution. So
Exactly.
first, yeah, first surround yourself right people, and ask them, what is the solution? How can I get rid of this situation? Of this situation. So if
Hmm.
they are positive, then they will definitely encourage you. They will motivate you, right?
Yes.
And if not getting, then it's okay. Just sit yourself alone and try to ask yourself why you are here, what is the problem, right? What is the purpose behind it, that God has given you this beautiful body, this beautiful life, right?
Hmm.
If you
Yeah.
have a clear thought about your life, then you're not going to waste your time just for like crying and worrying about your future. You will definitely tend to think about to take action, right? So in
Ex-
that way, I'm thinking now, if I didn't work hard, if I didn't take action, I wouldn't be able to speak in English now, right? So now
Hmm.
I'm thinking, I thought taking action is really very necessary. If you
Yes.
are trying to learn something new, if you are trying to search any solution of any terrible, right? So yeah.
Right, yeah, we have to take the action. Like we have to solve, we try to solve the situation, because if we will not try, so how can we get a solution from those like problem? So first we should try. After like relaxing ourselves, our mind. So we should try and take action. which is beneficial for like improving that, or you reduce that kind of problem. So yeah, in that way, because there is no one to take action for you. You are the person. You have to take a head step or like over there, right?
Yeah.
You have to head start that over there. Otherwise, no one is here to like force you, or to like say you, okay, you have to do that, this and that. No, we are the person. We have to think. We have
Nobody is
to give
giving
our
it.
efforts, and we have to do everything. No one is here to do anything for you. Only you can do. Yeah.
Nobody think about you even, right? Even they are not going to tell you here is an opportunity, you can take advantage from it, right? Because
Yes.
nowadays in this scenario we are surrounding with very selfless people, very, they always,
Yes.
they
Exactly.
are very selfish people are available, right? Very rarely we are getting right people, positive people. They can think about others, they can help with the heart of soul, right? So
Hmm.
this is actually, but yes, if we love ourselves, if we love to ourselves, if we respect to ourselves, then nobody is going to harm us, nobody is going to like annoy or destroy our life, if we are aware, if we are stand for ourselves, right?
Mhm. Yeah, because people are always ready to criticize you. They are not ready to praise you. If you are increasing in your life, you are getting something in your life, so they are not say, okay, now you are going to like you are getting lots of things, and you are increasing day by day. No, if we do any kind of like wrong thing, or just very bad thing, so that time they are always ready to give that kind of bad comments and derogatory comments to us. So that
Yes,
is that way. No one, because nowadays, if we are getting improve in any kind of things, so they pretend like they are very happy, but inside that they have that kind of jealousy, right?
yes.
So that way, because we are surrounded these kind of people, like toxic people, in we can say.
Yeah, I totally resonate with you because like whether you are doing wrong or right, people will never happy with your work, right?
Yeah.
So
They
don't
can
please to
pretend on
others,
us.
yeah,
They
don't
can
please to
pretend
others
on.
something. Please to
Yeah.
yourself first. If you are happy, then everything will be good with you, right?
Yeah. Right. Right.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. I think
Yes.
we should end the session because it's been
Uh,
20. Yeah, and
okay. It
yeah.
was nice conversation. Like I enjoyed a lot. After talking to you.
Was very wonderful conversation with you. I
Uh,
enjoyed a lot thoroughly with you. So thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me this time.
yeah. Thank you so much. You too. Okay. Bye bye. Have a nice
Okay.
day.